We're in today with the legendary HD 4870 X2. This is a dual BGA video card. It's from 2008. I'm gonna take it for a ride today and see how it's running with this i7 4th Gen. This is a 1 gig video card running on DirectX 10.1 with 256 bits bus width with a core clock of 507 megahertz, 500 megahertz on the memory, and 800 shaders. Wait, what? 800 shaders? 800 shaders. I can't believe it. Seriously. Doesn't matter. Nevertheless, apparently enable GPU here. I don't even know how to enable this seriously because it came like this. Maximum. You cannot hear it. Seriously. You cannot hear it. 39 degrees. This one. Let's test GTA 4. Apparently, I tried to play GTA 5 apparently, and it gives me some nasty errors. But in GTA 4, we get the opportunity to have hundreds of FPS. And if we're not stressing the GPU in such a way, apparently, we are going to have a lot of FPS. Let's take this card and see how it's running. Now on low details, this is low details with 1080p, but with 50 Hz. I don't know why 50 Hz. If I put it on 60 Hz, it becomes very small, and I don't care. You know, I'll just keep it on 50 Hz and that's it. I do have a lot of FPS here, and it's quite fantastic. The frame time is a bit linear, you know, and yeah, I'm very grateful for that. The game is running really nice, very smooth. If I want to play GTA 4 with a video card, an old video card as a retro build, you know, if I'm interested on building a retro PC, I will choose this video card because it's run really nice in GTA 4. You can actually see the logo there, ATI Crossfire technology. This is the old Crossfire, you know. I love the idea. I enabled it. If it's running in Crossfire, then it's showing up that logo. 99% both of the cores are loaded, 56 degrees because this is an ACCELERO cooler. So please understand, because if you had an older cooler, original cooler, it will be just dead, you understand? So very grateful I have this video card with this cooler. By mistake, but I have it. Is it worth playing GTA 4 with this video card? On low details, yes. There is no complaining, hundreds of FPS. I mean, both of the cores are loaded, but you can still do the job, you know, on hundreds of FPS, 130, 100. Wish I had some averages, but nevertheless. Both of the cores are using the same voltage, 1.2 volts on the core, 2000 RPM on the video card, you know, on the cooler, keeping those two cores on 57, 58 degrees. It's insane how this video card is so cool. Seriously, it's insane. Does it use enough memory? Half a gig of VRAM. That's it. Let's jump into Far Cry and see how it's running with this game. Options, video quality, it's on ultra. Let's put it on low details. We want to see how we can benefit from this FPS. All right, so 1080p with low details. Apparently we get the Crossfire logo. We got an interesting average here, and I think it will be advisable to play with something like this, with something on low details in order to benefit from those high FPS. Both of the cores are running on 92%. You can actually see that the video card is quite capable on delivering the FPS, you know, for a game like this. I think ideal will be to just find a retro video card or a retro system in order to play some older games. It's ideal to have a computer like this because it gives you the opportunity to appreciate newer hardware. And if you have a passion for games, you know, you like old games, or you want to restore a build, or you want to make an older build, I think doing something like this, it will be fantastic, you know, just to go backwards in time when it comes to gaming. Definitely playable when it comes to Crossfire with this old video card. I like how the cores are both working together in order to get that high FPS average. Now on the temperature side, I think I can say with clearly that I'm benefiting from a cooler that is beyond its reach. It's very hard to find coolers like this. I mean, it's very hard to find GPUs with cooler like this. So I like overall how the video card is working in the game. There's no point on actually how shall I say, butchering the video card with higher details, because the cores are at the max. Even though the VRAM is not fully loaded, only 70 megabytes of VRAM is used. It's no point on actually trying to max out. I love how the game is working, and that's it. There's a lot of games that I can try, but this is important. This is the most important thing ever, to see what games are compatible with Crossfire. Let's try Fallout 3. I think this is one of those games that needs to work on this video card. Even though only one core is showing here in MSI Afterburner, I got the Crossfire logo and the temperatures are identical. So that's a clue that the video card is doing the job, so I don't need to stress about it. The only thing I need to know is what guns do I have, because I didn't play for a very long time, seriously. So got a 9mm, 10mm. Let's take this one and actually see what we can do. 50 FPS, because that's the lock on the... Why is it locked on? I think it's locked somewhere, but I don't care. I really don't care. If you can actually see the cores are reaching 97, so if both of the cores are reaching that percentage, so 750 on the cores, that's the megahertz that both of the cores are having, and there is no need to change nothing. On the CPU side, I only have 20 watts consumption and 52 degrees on that i7. So because it's locked to 50 FPS, apparently it doesn't consume nothing. Raider. Holy shit. Let's test out Assassin's Creed 2. I think this is one of those games that will run really nice with this video card. So apparently in Crossfire is working really nice. You can actually see the Crossfire logo there. 30-40% on both of the cores. Sometimes it gives me an error and I have to restart the system in order to see both of the cores running. Previously in Fallout was running in Crossfire, but didn't show 1. It shows 0, but it was still in Crossfire. So I restarted and now it's working. There's a lot of games that I need to test in order to see if it's running on Crossfire, but sometimes it just freezes. It just bang. It just stops. It just literally blocks the whole computer. So I don't want to stress it, and I just want to go straight for the games that are compatible with this video card. I do like a good challenge when it comes to finding the right games, and I think this is one of those games that need to be played on this video card. Temperature wise, code load, FPS, I mean FPS because FPS is 63 FPS. I think it's blocked to 63, but I don't care because I get like 20-30 FPS on both of the cores. I think this is maximum details, and yeah, this is the games that needs to be played on a system like this. Seriously, Euro Truck Simulator is something that it's almost working. We can actually see this because this is something very important to understand, is that one core is running on 750 megahertz, and the second core, the first and the second core, they don't have the same frequency, 750, and one is 507. So one is using 1.2 volts and the other one is using only 1 volt. So you can actually see a little on the difference with the temperature, but that's it. Let's take a ride through the road and see how it's running. It looks really fantastic. By the way, for an old game, I really like how it's looking, seriously. So semi-crossfire. It's not fully crossfire because I can't see the logo, hence why it's not mega compatible, but it does, it does work. time to time. On the CPU side, the i7 is holding really well. With the load, only 5%, 6%, 7, under 10% load though with the i7, and we get barely any wattage, 10, 15 watts consumption. That's something that tells me that I don't need a powerful CPU in order to drive a card like this, you know. So I really like this idea. I wish I had a wheel with this game, seriously, because it would be so funny to play it. Imagine building an old system like this, getting an old wheel and playing the game. Oh, nostalgia trigger. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine is one of those games that is working on this video card, and I need to show you. Even though it's on maximum details and the cores are mega loaded, I think it's ideal to see how it looks. Oh my god, it looks so cool. It's averaging over 100 FPS and it's doing a fantastic work with 100 FPS. It doesn't go below 100 FPS and it's maintaining the frame time really nice. The cores are mega loaded, like 99%, but the temperature is still on the right spots. There is no problem with the temperature because of that ACCELERO cooler. And aside from that, the CPU is barely doing anything. Like nothing, next to nothing, 30%. Did you say something? Wait. Come back. Very cool game to actually play today with, regardless of the hardware that you have, but I'm playing it with this 4870 X2 and it makes it even more glorified. 99 FPS, 98, apparently dropped just a fraction under 100 FPS. But it doesn't matter, I'm on maximum details, so it's acceptable. Alright, let's test Paladins. I'm on 1080p with low details with 50% render scale, and we got the GPU actually on a good pace, but I think we can actually increase this to 100% render scale. Oh yeah, definitely much better. I love how it's working with Paladins, seriously. Got both cores running in Crossfire and everything, it's okay. Oh, nice average, seriously, 170. Yeah, 170 in online gaming. This is the poor man's Overwatch. The temperature is good, the core load is good. Both of them, they are running on the same pace. It's like there's still a couple of games that you can play with Crossfire, with an old video card from 2008, still managed to run Crossfire. It's so unreal, you know. VRAM wise, apparently it's only using 250 VRAM, and it's not bad for an old video card, you know, on low details. This was one of the most compatible Crossfire video cards that I tested for a very long time. Why? Because I can't find the damn Crossfire button to enable and disable, but when it does work, it works really nice. No hassle, no glitches, no nothing. When it says the video card, when it says I'm not working, it blacks out, you know. It just shut down the computer, it freezes or gets some artifacts and shuts down, and that's it. It just crashes, you know. But when it works, it works. And this is what I like about this video card. Drivers from 2010, GPU from 2008, playing this in 2023. This is so funny.